Hi everyone. If you're a Rails developer, you're probably using RSpec and Capybara for testing. They're solid tools, but they don't offer the kind of modern end-to-end testing that many apps need today. In this video, I'll show you 5 powerful Cypress features that most Rails devs aren't using but really should. These features go way beyond what you get with Capybara. They can make your tests faster to write, easier to debug, and less flaky. Let's get started. First up is time travel in the command log. In Cypress, every command you run is logged and clickable. You can hover over each command in the test runner to see exactly what your app looked like at the moment in time. Capybara, you get a text-based error message and maybe a screenshot after the test fails, but you have no idea what was happening during each step. One of Cypress's best features is the time travel debugger. On the left, once you open a test, every command is logged. Visiting the page, typing and clicking. Hover over any of these items, and Cypress highlights the exact DOM at the moment. It's incredibly useful for debugging, and now you see exactly why. Next, Cypress gives you full control over HTTP traffic with CY intercept. You can stub, spy on, or modify requests in real time, without needing VCR, webmock, or hitting real APIs. Now here's the CY intercept in action. It lets you fake out the API calls. This page normally loads a message from Rails, but in the test we intercept the request and stub it with our own response. It's fast, reliable, and keeps our test focused on the front end. This is way more dynamic than the typical Rails test setup, and it lets you test edge cases easily. Because Cypress runs in the browser, you can open the DevTools, inspect the DOM, and check console logs, and debug just like you're working on an actual app. As you can see here, I can right-click any element inside this Cypress test runner. Right-click, inspect, and that should bring up the developer tools. If you go to the console tab, it should output some more details and more logs. One of the most powerful features that Cypress offers is automatic retries. If you've ever written expect page to have content or something like that in Capybara, with an added wait or a sleep, you know how annoying async behavior can be. Here I have set up an auto retry Cypress test just to demonstrate how Cypress will automatically retry until the expected line is passed. So if I run auto retry, you can see it's waiting, and then once it loads, it'll pass the test that contains loaded. Finally, let's talk speed with Cypress's session command. This will let you cache and restore login session across multiple tests. This is a huge performance boost if you're testing behind auth. To demonstrate CY session, I have created a session.cyjs testing file. This testing file will log in on the first test, and then for the second consecutive test, it saves the session details and doesn't require a second login. Let's click on session.cy.js. As you can see here, it's logging in, but then on the second attempt, you can notice that the session is restored. This session command is especially helpful for Rails apps that are using devise or custom auth. So that wraps it up. Those were the 5 Cypress features that Rails devs could be using. Which one do you want to try first, or are you already using one of them? Let me know in the comments, and if you want more Cypress and Rails content, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next video.